It's been a long time since I've done a video. I think the last one I did was my last day of chemo. So yeah, lots to catch up on. I've had my surgery. I think it's the 13th of January now. I had it on the 31st of December. And it all went really well. The surgeon's really pleased. We've got a meeting with the surgeon today to find out whether or not I'm going to need radiotherapy and hopefully to get rid of my drains. I did have 4 of these and now I only have 2, so that's good. So anybody else watching who's gone through this, I'm sure you're feeling my annoyance with the drains, just having to carry them around. But something really nice, when we went into hospital last week with my mum makes these lovely tote bags. She makes loads of different ones, and the nurses commented on how nice they were and where did I get them from. And I said, oh, my mum made them, and she said, well, would mum be willing to make some more for the hospital for other patients who've got drains? So that's really good. So mum's been busy beavering away. I think she's made 10 in a week, so I think that's really good. And I made 1. I was supposed to make 10 as well, but didn't really feel like it. But yeah, in terms of stuff going on, I'm now, so it's the biggest thing I have put it on my blog and let most of my friends and family know, obviously, that I can say that I'm cancer free. My surgery went really well. I opted for, with the lymph nodes, you can have an axillary clearance where they take all the lymph nodes away, or you can have a sentinel node operation. So they, in the day before the operation, do an injection around where the lump is, and then over 24 hours hopefully fluid will drain from the lump to the lymph nodes that's involved, and then they're able to have a look and see which where the main node is that's getting involved, take that one and the surrounding ones, which is what they did. And they said it all went very well. When they biopsied all, there was no cancer left in any of the nodes, and only a small amount left in the actual lump. So it's all very good. So yeah, I've written a few blogs about how I've been feeling, and with knowing that I can now say that I don't have cancer anymore. It still feels very odd to say, because it's 6 months of your life. It's kind of like being in an incubator where you're just surrounded by all these, you know, medical terms and things, and it's all about you and your health, and so it's really difficult to start, you know, when do you start getting back to normal. So my work have asked me when I'll be coming back, and I can't wait to go back. I've got in my head that I'd like to go back to work by March, but I say we're finding out about radiotherapy today, so I will let you know about that. Started doing my physio, I started doing that the day after. Supposed to be doing it 3 times a day. I haven't been very good at that, I have to say, but I'm getting better. So I need to get into a bit more of a routine, go to bed at sensible times, and I'm looking a lot more at my eating. So I'm going to start trying now. Well, in a few weeks I've been told I'm not allowed to do any exercise at the moment, but started trying to curb my sugar habits, and hopefully shift this 1.5 stone that I have put on since I got cancer. Yeah, so no, everything's going really well. Definitely the happiest I've been in a long time. Obviously a lot went on with me splitting up with my partner and coming back home and everything, but it was definitely the best thing to do, because I just feel so much lighter. And obviously there's been a little bit of hair growth going on there. I'm not a redhead, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, but to have hair in general is lovely. So I'll have a go at being a brunette, and then possibly I could try blonde, and I'll most likely dye it red in the end, if it doesn't go back. But they said it can change back in a couple of years, so if you've had experience of your hair coming back a different colour and then it changing in a few years, or however you're feeling, it'd be nice if you could let me know. You can click in the box below and write some comments. It'd be lovely. But yeah, that's all I have to say today, really. But I will give you a catch up on how it goes with finding out about radiotherapy. Take care. Bye.
Hello.
Just checking in from my video I did this morning. I went to the hospital and I had my drains removed. Look, no drains, which is lovely. And unfortunately I didn't get any news about radiotherapy. A little bit frustrating. I've been told I'll receive a letter within 2 to 3 weeks inviting me to have a discussion about radiotherapy, so it doesn't even sound like they know if they want me to have it or don't want to have it. So I'm a little bit disappointed because I was hoping I'd know the next phase by now, but actually when I got back I actually felt like, because I had my drains taken out and dressings removed and everything, so now when I have a shower, the dressings that I've actually got where my nipples were, they will gradually just disintegrate as I shower over the next few days, and then I've got some dressings to take off at the sides in a couple of days' time. So yeah, but I don't think I realised how much the drains were kind of affecting my mood and making me just feel a bit more achy, and you know, I suppose you still feel very hospital-y walking around with these bags of fluids and all the rest of it. So very glad that they're out and that's done. I popped into work and dropped in my sick note and had a really nice chat with my finance manager and explained the situation. So and I'm hoping, all being well, I could be back at work by March. So I would love to say for definite that that's happening, but as a guideline at the moment, that's what I've said. And I was told that some people work through when they're having their radiotherapy, so I definitely like to give that a go, and I'm happy to do that. If it gets too much, I know I can say to them, but I'm really looking forward to going back to work and getting a bit of normality back in some respects. So yeah, that also makes me feel a little bit apprehensive, and just, you know, you get thrown back into your old life, kind of like what I was saying this morning. You spend 6-7 months in a little bubble of a world, and then you just thrown back out. But one step at a time is what I'm learning. So I'm just going to do my physio before I go to bed, but I will speak to you all again soon. Bye!